Salvation is, listen to this, salvation is deliverance from the wrath of God in any form. And during the tribulation time, there will be wrath covering this earth like our imaginations can't even imagine. I don't want to be here during that time. What about you? This is God's exit plan for the church. He goes then into the exit plan of Israel. We're going to really short here. Verse 25 says, Israel's blindness is in part. In other words, Israel's blindness is temporary. Israel has been set aside temporarily. Verse 26 starts Israel's plan. The Jews who survive the tribulation period will make up what's referred to as the remnant. This is the one that God will use as evangelists to save the world. At this time, over half the world's population is going to die. The kingdom that follows is going to last for 1,000 years, and during that time, God keeps His promise to the promises that He's made to Israel. They are His people. We have people today, as a matter of fact, Congress has been doing some things just recently to stop people from talking about Israel, bashing Israel. People look at that and say, well, that's just crazy. That's God's people. I have an aunt, her name was Lola Messer. Johnny Minotti knows her very good, or did know her. She passed away now. There's a story about her. I love telling the story. Said that her kids went to school and the teacher was picking on them. And she caught a ride out to Boston School. And she got all dressed up, went out to Boston School and walked down there and grabbed that teacher out of the classroom and excused her and the teacher and with the kids and walked outside and beat that teacher terribly bad right outside the classroom. And then my dad said that his brother was in the class down the hall or down the sidewalk, and she walked down there and walked in and got that teacher by the ear and drug her out and done the same thing. Then she went home, caught a ride back home, and packed her bags and waited on the cops to get there because she knew they were going to come get her and take her to jail. By the way, they never showed up. But can you imagine what you're going to do to somebody if they mess with your kids like those teachers was messing with her kids? Is there anybody in here that says they can pick on my kids all they want to and I'm just going to leave them alone? I doubt very much that there's anybody in here that will allow a bully to come along and pick on your kids and you just sit there and keep your mouth shut. Listen to me, guys. Israel is God's children. God may put His children in time out for a period of time. But God won't let nobody pick on His children for any length of time. God will protect His children. Paul gives us a reason for it in verse 28 through verse 32. Now, when we read this, you guys look at it and say, man, that don't make heads or tails. I can't get that. So let me give it to you in some broke down English so that you can understand what he's saying here. He's talking about the nation of Israel. He said they are being used to bring mercy to us, the church. They are being set aside as an example so that mercy can extend to the Gentiles. That's us. And through us, the church, God will show mercy back to them. Guys, we are the Gentiles. We are the ones that can receive God's grace right now today. And as we go through life, every one of us is in a procession. We walk through our life, we're either in a funeral procession, we're headed to an eternal death, or we're in a wedding procession, heading to the marriage supper of the Lamb. Which are you in? You're in one or the other. Have you received Christ as your Lord and Savior? Have you asked Him to come into your life and save you? Have you bought into God's plan for the exit strategy of the church? Or are you just still sitting around saying, I know it's coming, I believe it's coming, and doing nothing about it? Or perhaps you're one of these guys that sit around and say, I've asked Christ to come into my life, I've got fire insurance, I don't have to worry about the big fire. God's going to take me out of here, I'm going to be a part of that, but I'm not telling anybody else, I'm just going to go and do my own thing, and they can make it the way I did. They can just figure it out on their own. Because if you're one of those folks, then you're not part of the exit strategy. The exit strategy is to receive Christ as your own, develop this relationship, let His Word work on you. He cleanses us through the tribulations that we go through the trials that we go through. He shows us truth. We see it in the trials. And then we take that as a testimony and we share it with other people around us to ingather them, to bring them in as part of this set-aside church that's being sanctified by the cleansing power of God's Word. Are you one of those? Are you one of those that's out and about trying to get people to come and be a part of the church? Or are you one of those that says, I'm a part of the church, I believe all of that, but I'm not going to do anything about it? Because if you are, you're going to have some problems when you stand before the Lord. Which one are you? I'm going to pray. Let me tell you what I'm going to pray. I'm going to ask the Lord to give us some insight into who we are. I'm going to pray and ask God to show us exactly who we are. And then it's up to you guys, it's up to you to make a decision on who you'll be from this day forward. Father, we thank you for our time together. We thank you for your love. We thank you so much for your word. Lord, I pray that it was presented in a way that we can understand it. And Lord, if not, I pray that your Spirit will speak to the hearts and the minds of everyone here, Lord, that we can see which one of these processions that we're in. And Father, if we're being actively a part of your exit plan, or Lord, are we just sitting around doing nothing? Lord, reveal that to each heart here today. Lord, show us in our mind without a doubt who we are and help us to respond accordingly. Father, if we're not encouraging people, if we're not encouraging the saints and lifting them up the way we're supposed to be, and Lord, if we're not evangelizing the lost, Lord, perhaps there's someone here that don't even know you. Lord, speak to our hearts and show us. Help us, Lord, to make the right decision. Lord, we love you so much. We praise your holy name. In Jesus' name I pray. Amen. If you guys will stand, we're going to have an invitation here this morning. If you guys would like to pray, the altars are open. If you'd like me to pray with you, I'd love to pray with you. Just make your way right to the front. We'll get take care of business here this morning. But by all means, let's do what we need to do to get things right before we leave here today. I don't know when the rapture is going to happen, but I hope it happens soon. Okay? Well, Let's not forget to pray for some of those that aren't here today for whatever reason. We know that Lamar's having some issues. We need to keep him in prayer often, and for Sherman and for Miss Faye. Let's keep them in prayer. And there's several more that do come to mind now. So let's pray for them. Thank you guys for coming. You guys awesome job.
We have a Monday night.
No Monday night.
No
No Monday night this Monday nor next Monday. So some of you guys aren't going to be here. You already told me so. Glenwood, close this one, please.
Father, we come today, Lord, just thank you so much for the day we've had today, Father. Sunday school hour and the message we just heard, Father, I pray, Father, that it find a lodging place in all of our hearts, Father. Lord, we just pray and thank you, Lord, for being who you are. Thank you, Lord, for